What's going on, y'all? We are back. So I ended up with some free time today, so I have another decode here for y'all. Okay? Marathon world record holder Kelvin Kiptum, who was set to be a superstar, it says, has died in a car crash. Let's see if, I don't know if there's going to be an ad here. No.
When I was
All right, so we'll look at this a little bit.
eating, Bonapius, the media, and all those who are here.
Hold on, let me check. Okay, volume is good on my end here. Okay, let's see.
Um, Allow me to say a few words of condolence as we mourn the demise of our hero and our champion, that is Kelvin Kiptum, that happened last night. According to the county police commander of Elgeyo Marakwet, the accident happened at exactly 11 o'clock last night, 2300 hours, on the 11th of February, 2024, along Eldoret Ravine Road within the Kaptagat Flats area. The vehicle was heading towards Ravine, coming from Eldoret, and Kelvin Kiptum was driving. Car registration number KDL 566F. F is Foxtrot, a Toyota Premio.
All right, so maybe we'll play a little bit more here in a bit. I have a little presentation as well. All right, we'll scroll down a little bit right here. Let me make sure you can see this. Okay, you can see this. All right, so marathon world record holder Kelvin Kiptum or Kiptum. He was saying Kiptum, I'll say that, who was set to be a superstar of long distance running and was a top contender for gold at the Olympics in Paris this year, was killed along with his coach in a car crash in Kenya. Their vehicle was the only one involved in the crash late Sunday, and Kiptum was driving when it veered off a road and into a ditch before hitting a tree, police said. 24 years old. Okay, and again, it's the year 24, right? So we'll get into the slides a little bit here, and then maybe we'll hit on the side. All right, so here we go. Let me full screen this. All right, so Kelvin Kiptum, Kenyan long distance runner, in a car crash, right? Well, I mean, I'm going to show you how this all connects to the world stage, all of these events, right? Put some slides together. All right. So here it is again, a car crash, was set to be a superstar, right? It says top contender for gold at the Olympics in Paris this year. You see that? So a sad ending, I guess, right? As far as, we don't really know what happened here, but we do know the connections and the numbers, draw a red flag like that. He dies 71 days after his birthday. You see that? And it's a car crash. Car crash equals 71 in the ordinal cipher. ABC 123. Look at this. Right? You see that? We'll hit on all of this. You add the span, 72 days, and look at Kiptum. That's what he goes by. 72 in reverse. Now let's pull up the full name. Kelvin Kiptum, full name. All right. You see right there? I don't know if that's like a middle name, but he goes by Kiptum, kind of like it's the last name. You see that? But that's the full name right there. All right, let's go back over here. All right. So you see, oops, let me open that back up. Oh, it's not going to full screen, so we'll do that. So you see that right there? 72-day span, Kiptum. Z is 1, A is 26 with the alphabet, 72 in reverse. All right. And like I said, you just add that span from the last birthday to the passing, right? And then 71 days he passes after the birthday, and you see that right there. Look at, and car crash equals 35. Kelvin, 35. And what else just happened on the main stage? The Kansas City Chiefs just won the third Super Bowl in 5 years, right? And Taylor equals 35 and OT equals 35 in the calculator. All of that trending at the same time. And remember, Andy Reid, his son, wasn't it a few days before the last Super Bowl that, what was it, 21? The 21 Super Bowl? Britt Reid had the car accident. And I have the Andy Reid decode. And you see how everything just repeats. Okay? And there's more. And y'all are, some people, I'm showing you everything's connected, right? And of course, there's more here. I wouldn't do this for my opinion. I'm 100% positive. And further proof with the Kelvin Kiptum and the C, the last name, I don't know how you pronounce it, Chariot, but it starts with a C. You see that right there. But going by Kelvin Kiptum. Anyways, it's KK and C. Who won the Super Bowl? KC. Kansas City Chiefs, Super Bowl 58. And the Super Bowl is the same day as this passing. Okay? The rise and fall, history repeats, you're synced up. You're synced up. It's not just these characters. Okay? You will be taken out by these numbers. It's that deep. You see that? KC. KC supposedly, look, the born name, KC. KC Chiefs. Right? And look, place of birth, I don't know how to say it, Kayo District, Kenya, KK. And look, dead on the 11th, K the 11th letter, right? You see how this works? Super Bowl Sunday, yesterday, 11/2. You see the same? The death date? Kenyan long distance runner in reduction. That's what it says. Look, 112, the Super Bowl date, once again. And Donald equals 112. Politics, and look at it, and if you look at it backwards, we'll touch on that as well. 211, the 47th prime, coming up. Reverse reduction cipher here. Kenyan long distance runner, you get 131. Super Bowl equals 131. And remember, do I have it here? Oh, I don't think I have it. Super Bowl's got the 112. Maybe it's coming up. Super Bowl even has that date, as well as that 49, huh? And the 49ers playing in it. Super Bowl, you see right there? Here, you'll see it. If not, you'll see it right here. Super Bowl's got that 112. Look, and the born date, the date of birth, Kelvin Kiptum, long distance runner. There's going to be something else with the name I'm missing here. Why does it keep doing that? But you see the birthday 122, Kansas City 122, San Francisco 122. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. I mean, he dies the same day as the Super Bowl, and he's got the initials KC. Remember his born name, last name is C. It's Chariot. It looks like it's pronounced chariot. Cheruyot. So you get K and C. You know? And that's where they say he's from, his birthplace, Kayo District, Kenya. Right? We just hit on that. You see? Right there? And don't forget 24 selection, age 24 here. Right there. And go back over here. You see? That's where he's from. You get 223 and 88. Trump 88, Donald 23, 24 selection, commander in chiefs. You see the red on the tie. Politics, K the 11th letter, C the third. Politics equals 113. And with the 112, the number for dishonesty equals 112 as well as 113. All right. And if you thought I was stretching, there's that last name that he doesn't go by, right? 47 in reverse reduction. And we know about the Trump equaling 47 in reverse. If you didn't, text Trump to 88022 as well, right? With that, bam. And the 23-24 football season, you could say, right? With that 223 syncing up with Donald right there as well. All right. So quick. And look at that. You see that right there? It says like 2 hours, 35 seconds. Is that what that is? Or minutes? Um, I don't know. Whatever it is, you see it right there. Okay. Now, Donald Trump, his birthday leaves 200 days in the year. Donald John Trump equals 220. But look there's that 35 again. You see the 35 again right there, right? Kelvin, the first name equals 35, and car crash equals 35. And Taylor equals 35. OT equals 35. 3 Super Bowl titles. The Chiefs now. And Mahomes, right? 3 in 5 years. 3 plus 5 is 8. Add up the year. 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4, 8. However you want to do it. Taylor equals 71. 7 plus 1, 8. Whatever you want to do, y'all. Right? We'll try to play a little bit more of this. Maybe look at the article.
There were two other passengers. His coach, who is Rwandese, is called Garvanes Hagisimani, a male adult of 37 years. And there was also a lady by the name Sharon Koske to other races. Country.
I don't know who this is. Let's see if there's an introduction.
Um, our cabinet secretary, the president, Athletics Kenya, members of the Fourth Estate. The world is mourning, just like you've been given the information this morning by the president, Athletics Kenya. The ministry is also mourning for the loss of an iconic athlete who has started to put Kenya once again among others.
Let's look at Kenya real quick on the side. Kenya, Wikipedia. Let's look a little more at Kenya here and see if something else hits. And look, Kenya, you get K once again, right? You get another K. All right. Let's see if we get some numbers here with Kenya that sync. Oh, that's too many numbers right there. No, that stuff's a little overwhelming. Oh, look at this. Right in front of my face. A member of the African Union with a population of more than 47 million. You see that right there? The 28th most populous. Nothing major, but you get the 47. And Kelvin equals 47. And then dead on 2/11, the 47th prime. Trump equaling 47 with the 88s and the 24 selection. This character age 24, but the biggest hit car crash equals 71 and dead 71 days after the birthday. And then you add the span and it's 72-day span, birthday to death, and Kiptum equals 72. All right. So, and the San Francisco equals 202. They scored 22 points as well. But that 35, the big one with OT equaling 35, 3 out of 5 years, Super Bowls for the Chiefs, right? Taylor equals 35. And so on and so on, right? So RIP to this character on the main stage. Here, Kenyan long distance runner. Let me look at the article real quick. There may be something. Let's take a look real quick. If I can exit out of this. Oh, okay. Let's scroll down. Let's look at the article a little bit here. All right. Let me make sure you can see it now. There you go. So 24 years old. All right. What does it say? It says his record set at last year's Chicago Marathon was ratified by International Track Federation World Athletics just last week. Okay. His death reverberated through Kenya, where runners are the biggest sports stars. That's sad. Kenyans have also gotten used to tragic tales involving their top athletes. Same here. Same here. And a number have died in road crashes, other accidents, and domestic violence. Let's pull up his oh, what's this? He was 24. Kenyan President William Ruto said in a statement offering his condolences, Kiptum was our future. Well, well, well. Let's look at this character. I wasn't going to, but let's look at this character and see if we get a well, well, well. Well, well, well. Let's look here. William Ruto. Let's see what the fifth and current president since September 13th. All right, let me look at a birthday here. Born 12/21. All right, let me click on the Wikipedia real quick here. We get a full name. Okay, so let's run the birthday here. Born in 66. Okay. I know we had a 66 Grammys. Let's and with the presentation I still like going on the fly too. So it is what it is, right? Pre-recorded. Look at the 12/21. Okay, so we're going to run that. Okay, so you get 12/21. So you get the ones and the twos in there again. Right? Kelvin Kiptum, born the 12th day of the second month. And then the Super Bowl 2/11, right? So let's look at this. And then his birthday 12/2. So their birthdays are right around the same time. Wow. So his birthday is 19 days after Kiptum, the long distance runner in question here with the death. 19. And we had a 19-19 tie entering OT. And OT equals 19. And overtime equals 109 like 19. Right? And Mecole equals 109 like 19. Who caught the game-winning touchdown? That's interesting. So you get a 19 here with the separation in the birthdays. Let's go over here. 12/21 to the Super Bowl and the death, right? Wow, look at that. Let me look at the days. Okay, look at that. Okay, so that's the president of Kenya. Look, the birthday. So Kiptum dies 52 days after the president's birthday. And White House and president and government equal 52. Look. Wow. That's been hitting even in the last decode. Politics, White House 52. Government 52. And president, right? President 52. And you're seeing the 47s. You see that? On the fly. Back over here. You want to give a statement? You get synced up. And you got the K as well in your name. Look at that. Let's just run the name then. Let's run the name as well. Kenyan politician, the 5th and current president of Kenya. All right, let me run the full name and we will wrap it up. Let's go over here. Look, 204 like the year 24. You see that? That full name? And Kelvin Kiptum, age 24 with the 24 selection. Let's Kelvin Kiptum, long distance runner.
According to Wikipedia, Kelvin Kiptum Cheruiyot, the 2nd of December 1999 to the 11th of February 2024, was a Kenyan long-distance runner and the marathon world record holder at the time of his death. He is the only person in history to run the marathon under 2 hours and 1 minute in a record-eligible race.
Ooh, get the 201. Look at so marathon world record holder. Look at that real quick. Let's see if this full name syncs up with anything real quick. No. All right, so let's do marathon. Marathon right there. Marathon syncs up with Patrick Mahomes' full name with that 126. Oh, 36 and 90 like Kiptum. Let's put world record holder. .388 like 38. Murder, death, killing, RIP. Oh, and look at that. Wow. Marathon world record holder 287 like the full name. You see that? We don't have to know who the characters are. We know what's going on the world stage, and we know how they do it. Politics, entertainment, all of Hollywood, right? And you see how it syncs up with the sports and this character with the K and the C initials. And you see how it all syncs up with Super Bowl 58. Right here, look at that. You get the date, Kenyan long distance runner. You get the date of the Super Bowl, the date of the death. You get more Ks, Kayo district in Kenya. The K and the C, KC Chiefs, Super Bowl champs. Okay, so I hope that, car crash 35, Kelvin 35, 3 Super Bowls, 5 years for the Chiefs. Taylor equals 35. OT equals 35. That's how the Super Bowl ended. You see the 72. They said finish that marathon under 2:01, like the Jesuit order, and you get 72 a Jesuit order here, 72-day span from the birthday to the death. And like I said, without that span, 71 car crash, 71 days ordinal. Look, sympathy always, you know, but they choose these stories for a reason. Okay, so that's a little presentation, and we did some on the fly. We learn together, we get familiar with these characters, right? We don't shy away. Okay, so marathon world record holder Kelvin Kiptum, who was set to be a superstar, has died in a car crash. I appreciate everybody. I'll be back here in a little bit with another decode. Sympathy with any victims always. But again, we know the world is ran on letters and numbers, and we want answers. I mean, we want to press on this, right? So that's why I do this consistent, as you all know. So check the 3 channels: Daily Decodes 81, Math 2 Con, and Math 2 Con 2. Until next time.